every day, one by one, I'm gonna try every recipe of Laura, starting from the very beginning. Come, join me on my challenge. Let's go! Hi everyone! My name is Ruta and welcome to the 197th day of my challenge and back to my own kitchen. Woo! I totally just dropped something. I will pick it up later. So I'm back to Iran and I actually really missed my own kitchen just because I feel like everyone is most comfortable in their own home, so I know where everything is in my kitchen. It's comfy, though I know that there's a lighting issue. Well, first of all, it's evening. I'm planning to try this recipe for dinner. And two, while I was away, there was some apparently lamp issue. I feel like someone just came and, okay, not stole, but took away the light. I have like 3 little lamps working right now. That's why it's really dark, but I'm planning to fix this issue. And regardless of the lighting, I'm gonna try something yummy, and that's the most important. So I'm gonna try steak sandwich today, and it really sounds very tasty, especially because I am hungry, and this recipe will be one of those really quick ones, I feel like. So before we get into the ingredients, I want to quickly mention 3 of them. Quite a lot actually, but I came back home. So the first one is the steak itself. I believe it's boneless New York strip steak or something like that is called in the original recipe. However, I am back to Iran, so there will be no New York something steaks. So I just looked up, I googled from which part of the animal these steaks should be, and I tried to communicate that to my butcher. So I'm not really sure what I have, but I have meat. That's the most important part for me. The next thing I wanted to mention is the fresh rosemary. Again, because I am back to Iran, I cannot find it anywhere, so I will be using dry rosemary instead of the fresh one. But actually, now I just remembered, one friend mentioned she knows where I could buy it. Maybe I should go on that adventure and find it. So anyways, whenever you're substituting fresh herbs to dry ones, you want to keep ratio 1 to 1/3. So instead of 1 sprig, I will use 1/3 of a teaspoon of dry rosemary. So I hope it works. And the last thing, what was the last thing? Oh, the arugula. Now, Laura mentions you can substitute it with spinach, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do, just because I cannot find arugula anywhere here. And that's pretty much everything, I think. I think I mentioned everything. If not, I will mention in the process. But now, let's go over the ingredients and let's get started. We're gonna need 2 boneless steaks, 170 grams each, 2 crusty rolls, 2 cloves of garlic, one of them roughly smashed and halved, and the other one left whole, 1/3 of a teaspoon of dry rosemary, 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, plus a little bit more for drizzling the spinach, salt and pepper, some fresh spinach, and I'll use 100 grams of it, roughly chopped, and some fresh lemon juice, and I will use juice of 1/4 of a lemon plus 1 teaspoon. I will start by marinating these steaks. So first I will season them with salt and pepper with the rosemary. I'll add the smashed and halved garlic and drizzle with the extra virgin olive oil, and then my favorite part, I will massage it from both sides and then let it sit and marinate for 10 minutes. I'm always doing it way longer than needed, but I just like getting my hands dirty, which, by the way, I washed, because now I will put on my grill pan to preheat over medium-high heat. 10 minutes have passed and my grill pan is super hot. You want your grill pan to be as hot as possible for grilling the steaks, and oh my god, do I need to breathe? I'm like just so excited. Look at them. They look so tasty. So now I will remove the garlic Increase the heat to high and grill the steaks for 2 minutes on each side. Wait, no, I will grill only one steak right now and will leave the rest for later. Okay, now I will also grill my roll cut side down for a couple of minutes to get really nice grill marks. And once I take it off the grill, I will rub it with the garlic clove. Okay, that was actually only 1 minute, but I think that's enough. And this is burning. Oh, with recipes like this, I really wish I had a cameraman because it takes me so long to just move the camera. Okay, now the only thing left to do before just assembling the sandwich. I told you it's quick, didn't I? Well, after I washed this for like an hour. So anyways, I will put the spinach here just because it's a little bit too little space to mix there. So I'll add the spinach here. I will season it with salt and pepper. I will add the lemon juice. Drizzle everything with extra virgin olive oil, and yup, you guessed it, I will toss everything around with my hands. Why not? Wait, I lied. Before assembling, I need to cut my steak, which I will cut real thin on a diagonal, then dress it with half of this. It was 1 teaspoon, I believe, of lemon juice. Just mix everything together. Man, this is a nice day, mixing everything with hands. Okay, so now it's the assembly, and I'm not washing my hands. I will try to do it like so, by moving everything really hard. My rolls, my spinach, my meat. So here's how it's going to go. Which is the top? Oh, this one is the top. So I'll add my meat here. I'll add this amazing juice there as well. Top it with half of the spinach, top bun on, and that's it. I should totally cut it in half because all the goodness is inside, in the middle, I feel like. Let's see. Am I making a mess? Total mess. Okay, let me show you. Does that look yummy or what? Okay, bite it is. Making such a mess. Okay, making total mess. It's got cold a bit. Still warm though. Again, really hope that I had a cameraman because this is a super quick recipe. Now, as for the meat, it is a bit pink. I'm like, I don't know who shows food like this, but I will. Right? That was bread. It's a little bit pink, which I will cook it a little bit more next time, maybe 3 minutes on each side because I like it more done, but hey, it's really good. I love the combination of meat, bread, and some vegetable. That juice I put of the meat to the bread. If I consciously don't stop eating, I will just have it all here. So the meat is really flavorful. It has quite a strong rosemary taste, I think if you used fresh rosemary, it wouldn't be as strong, but it's not too strong, so I wouldn't use less of rosemary. If you could only see what a mess I made. I love the spinach, wouldn't change a thing. Bread, yum. You can taste this hint of garlic somewhere in the background. And at first I was like, wait, where's the garlic from? From those like two halves on the meat for 10 minutes? No way. But then I remembered this rubbing in, it's Okay, so before it gets cold, I really want to eat it at least warm. But you definitely want to like time it so that you eat right after you make it. Don't make a video and then eat half cold. That would be my suggestion, but this is really good. My husband will love this because he's a real carnivore person, and hey, look, you can see me eat. It's so good. So now, and also wait, last thing, promise, but it's just so exciting. Look at this bread, like when you're biting, can you see, like you can see grill marks, which is so exciting. Grilled stuff is the best. Okay, before I like totally disassemble these sandwiches, it's a bit messy, I know, but I really like, okay, tidying it as much as I can. I really like when you can see this and the original recipe of Laura, which you can find there. If you want to try it, I will leave the written recipe in the description box down below in American and the metric systems, as I always do, because I am using metric system, so I am converting every single recipe I try into the metric system. And other than that, this is calling me. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!